Senator, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Mr. President. Members, in January of this year, the Sacramento Bee published an article regarding their in-depth and heartbreaking investigation into the unique status given to the California Adoption Facilitators. An adoption facilitator is an unlicensed person or organization that advertises as an entity able to locate children to be adopted or acts as an intermediary between the parties to an adoption and charges for those services. The SACB investigation found that nearly 24 families hoping to adopt paid more than $245,000 to one facilitator. Not one of these families was matched with a child in spite of investing so much financial and emotional capital. Unfortunately, this is the norm, not the exception. While there are facilitators whose hearts may be in the right place, each registered adoption facilitator appears to be out of compliance with state law. For example, many have advertised as an adoption agency or have promised to provide services far outside their statutory scope. Moreover, 13 of the state's 14 registered facilitators fail to adequately disclose the fact that they are an adoption facilitator in their advertising materials. 4 out of 14 failed to renew their registration but continue to charge fees for arranging adoptions while still representing themselves as registered adoption facilitators on their websites. And 7 out of 14 have actively represented themselves as adoption agency during the past 2 years. These violations occur because, unlike adoption agencies or attorneys, facilitators aren't required to attend training on the intricacies of social hardships or the nuances in adoption law before charging prospective parents tens of thousands of dollars or over-promising financial compensation to expectant mothers. There are more than 100 licensed adoption agencies in California, and none of the California's 14 registered adoption facilitators provide services that can't also be provided by adoption agencies. This is why 29 states prohibit adoption facilitators and 33 states prohibit adoption facilitators from advertising in their state. This bill will prohibit any entity or individual from receiving compensation for adoption-related services unless they are either a licensed adoption agency or an attorney, in the same way we prohibit any person from receiving compensation for a haircut unless the person is a licensed cosmetologist. SB 807 will encourage adoptions by ensuring those involved are educated, licensed, and can be held accountable. I respectfully ask for an aye vote.
Thank you. Any further discussion or debate on this item? Seeing none, Secretary, please call the roll on file item 15.
Allen. Alvarado Gil. Archuleta. Aye. Ashby. Aye. Atkins. Aye. Becker. Aye. Blakespear. Aye. Bradford. Aye. Caballero. Aye. Cortese. Aye. Daly. Aye. Dodd. Aye. Durazo. Aye. Eggman. Aye. Glazer. Aye. Gonzalez. Aye. Grove. Aye. Hurtado. Aye. Jones. Aye. Laird. Aye. Limon. Aye. McGuire. Aye. Menjivar. Aye. Min. Aye. Newman. Aye. Wen. Aye. Nilo. Aye. Ochoa Borg. Aye. Padilla. Aye. Portantino. Aye. Roth. Aye. Rubio. Aye. Ciarto. Aye. Skinner. Aye. Smallwood Cuevas. Aye. Stern. Aye. Umberg. Aye. Wahab. Aye. Wiener. Aye. Wilk. Aye.
Please call the absent members.
Allen. Aye. Alvarado Gil. Aye.
Ayes 40, no 0. The measure passes. Now, members, we're moving on to file item 16. Senator Umberg, he is ready. Senator Secretary, please read.
Senate Bill 24 by Senator Umberg, an act relating